Hey guys, this is a live update on how everything has been going on my end. Um, I have not been posting a lot simply because um I was going through a lot. Like I feel like I was going through so much. And what happens is if one thing is not going well in my life, it just affects the whole dynamic of my life. You get? So if one bit of it, or if I'm not feeling well mentally, or if I have too many thoughts, or I'm stressing about something, it will spill over into other parts of my life, be it business, be it my friendships, be it whatever, like whatever roles I have to play in this life, it just affects it. So for the past couple of weeks, I'd say a month or so, like it's more than a month, but I'll say the past few couple of weeks, I have gone through the worst. Guys, I feel like I felt like I feel like I need to put these things down. My mama ndio niongee aki. I just need to talk. Sindio? Let me adjust it and then I'll come back. So I hope you can see me, guys. Aki, I'm just hoping you can see me because to me camera. But I am saying for the longest time I was deep in the trenches, like mentally. Like I've had a time where my parents came over and like hiyo ilikuwa like a big deal, but like walitoka Kitui and then wakakuja but then wakarudi, and then after that I feel like I had, before that still I was going through a lot. I was going through some some small triggers, like I was just feeling a lot of things. And for that past reality, like beforehand, in going through a lot, I never took time to like search deep into myself, or I never took time to actually think about myself. Ama sijui nitakuelezaje. Like I never really tried to fix the thing. I more of looked for a lot of distractions. So I was distracting myself a lot. And by distracting, I'm indulging in things that are not sustainable, things that are not, like things that are not productive and are not sustainable. So what that means, that what that meant was, if it was my YouTube, it was, I wasn't like posting a lot because I wasn't around with myself. Like I wasn't really coming to myself at the end of the day. I never wanted to have time to sit with my thoughts. You get? Which is a terrible place to be in. And then fast forward, I got a very huge trigger. I feel like I'm tiptoeing around the actual things, but I got a really huge trigger. Now, if you know me, I don't know many people. I don't think many people know me like that, honestly. Very few people know about my past and such things. So I've had some depressive state in the past where I've just wanted to isolate myself. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything. I've had those moments before. So fast forward, I got this trigger, and that is how I was feeling. But then it felt so bad. It felt like too much for me, too much. I feel like I have some videos that I took over that period of time, and you could tell my emotions from the screen, like you could see it. Now, I feel like I didn't think that anyone got like understood me, like could see what I was going through, you see. And at the time, it kept getting worse and worse and worse. I'm saying everyone is okay, everyone is happy, everyone is hanging out, everyone is like going to events, everyone is clubbing. You see, at that point, anything is better than staying alone, like staying alone or staying with your mind or staying with your thoughts. But I couldn't physically get myself to step out of the house. So I remember at that time, I even got a therapist. It was just a lot. I got a therapist, and You see, I didn't think the therapist got me because the therapist was making sense, and it made sense up until the meeting was over, and then I was back to myself. So this is what I'm telling you, like sometimes maybe you don't need a therapist, maybe you need a psychiatrist, or you just need a lot of inner work first of all. Like, yeah, it was that bad. Now I'm really trying to understand what was going on. The thoughts kept getting worse. The reason I got a therapist was because I started having crazy thoughts. Like crazy thoughts. See, it's not thoughts of let's like drink or nini ama. Like it's not these physical things that you can work on. It's more of like you do not deserve to be here. You see, when you get those thoughts, like, hey Usiti, don't allow those thoughts to linger. Don't allow those thoughts to stay in your mind. Because I could feel these thoughts are not good. And I have had such situations before, but I distracted myself. See, but at this time I can't physically get myself to distract myself, which is the worst position to be in. My mom is somehow in the spirit. She's constantly checking up on me. She's calling every single time. Then, like the people that I had close by, like close to me at the time, did not understand what was going on, or it seemed like either a lot, or they didn't get what was going on. And for a second, I didn't want to stay alone, so I wasn't staying alone at the time. But still, you see, the person I'm staying with doesn't understand what is going on. The therapist, on the other hand, is helping, but to this extent. And already like my mind was so consumed in negative self-talk. I was so sad. I couldn't get myself to see a future. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to elaborate it. And I don't know how this video will look like, or how this video will if this video will make sense to anyone. But at that time, I felt like a burden. I felt like I didn't see any. You see, the people who know me know that I am such a hardworking person. I don't give up. Like when I set my mind to something, I go for it. And also there's that reality where I have this plan or this vision for these beautiful things in my life. You see, even making this video in itself like might tarnish a certain image that some people have towards me, but I feel like it's more natural or better to be authentic and to put this out there, because maybe there's somebody who's also going through this, who's confused on how people are just happy, people are okay, people are moving on. But I don't think that's the case with everyone. Let me confirm if it's still me. Okay. As I was saying, now guys, turns out my phone had stopped recording and I had talked for a while, but I won't stop talking. Let me just continue with what I was saying. I was saying at that time I had very bad thoughts. I don't know if I had spoken about my uncle, but my uncle, I have an uncle who also did that to himself, and I don't think it was easy. I think I relate to him more than ever. I think I understand what he was going through. I understand why he was like that, and why one small trigger was enough for him to do it. Because it's never about the incident before. It's always a trigger. That's just a trigger. That's just something that nudges him to do the thing. Now I'm telling you, I had couple of triggers. Like I'd had moments where it rose up, and then I was just like playing it cool and everything and distracting myself and that and that and that. Then this final trigger happened, and there wasn't much distraction to distract myself with. It was just purely silence, and my thoughts and myself. And it was so hard, and it was so bad, because nobody could understand what I was saying. I was texting my friend and texting people and whatnot, but like, and I was asking people to like invite me out to have fun, do this, because it's more of a distraction. Like, if I'm doing that, then I'm not thinking with myself. Like, if I'm doing that, then I'm distracted enough to not come back to myself and have to reason and sit with my thoughts and sit with myself and sit with everything. Because what happens is, at any given point when you're going through these things, your mind is like, my trail of thought was literally like ruined. I don't know where I had reached, but I'm just hoping the flow will make sense. Like I just felt this deep feeling of I'm not going to get past this. And I never give up. I have never given up. I have never been one to give up. I fight till my last breath. And most of the times it's never gotten to the last breath. It's only been me fighting and things working out. Telling you, this time it was so hard for me because I didn't see a future. I didn't see a tomorrow. I didn't see anything positive about my life. And I knew my head was deceiving me, because alongside all these thoughts of, here's what my mind was telling me. It was telling me, you are a waste of space. Imagine. It was telling me, everyone will be better off without me. It was telling me, I am never going to stop being a bad person. Mind you, like, where's that bad person coming from? Like, I was going through it, and the worst enemy to have is yourself, is your mind, because nobody will ever see you fighting. See, I feel like it's better to have a business rival that everyone can see, and these people who are rappers and artists, when you have actual enemies that you can see and people can defend you against the other opponent and rival. It's better that way. At this time, it's you and your thoughts, it's you and your mind, and nobody understands you, and nobody gets you, and nobody will ever relate to what you're going through. Nobody will ever get you, nobody will ever understand you. At the time, I decided to have like somebody stay with me, and despite them staying with me, they were not always with me, always like 24/7. Now, I was feeling so bad. I was genuinely feeling so bad. Anytime I was left alone, I could see it. I could see how going to the other side will be a better option. And I remember this particular day, I was like, I'm not going to see tomorrow. I'm not going to see the following day. And I was 1000% sure. I didn't know how, but I knew it had to happen. I had to leave. Okay. I thought about everything that I have. I thought about everything that I have built and whatnot. And the first thing I did was write things out. I wrote something for my mom. I wrote something for my sister. And then I wrote something for my dad. And then I wrote something for my friend. And then I wrote something for my partner. And then I wrote something for who else? I wrote something for my future self. See, my future self. Like, I was trying to think about everyone that deserved something for me. Like, I had written even several for other people. And I was writing something for the person that I could have become. Because I'm telling you, even not even a therapist was enough to put me back on on the right page. And I'm not even really sure if I am there, like I am where I'm supposed to be mentally, but I can say this time round I'll do it with people, because I tend to seclude myself. I tend to get physically incapable, like it's like I'm incapacitated, like I can't do anything. I can't move, I can't go out, I don't want to see people, I don't want to talk to people over the phone, I don't want to do anything. And it was so bad, and it was so sad, and I hated that feeling, and I wouldn't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. I remember that day I wrote things for everyone, and then I was like, I'm just done. But then what happened is, the person I was staying with that day like had an idea to go out. So we went outside, and I'm telling you, for that particular moment, it was so refreshing. It felt like my life was different. Like I was, it like took away the thought. But like you get, it's a distraction. That's what I have always indulged myself in. Maybe up until this point, that's what I'm doing. Like we can never know. And we went out, and then we came back. And then the following day, it seemed as if it was okay, as if everything was normal, because now I'm happy, now I'm okay. But then that feeling dawned down, like it dawned on me. Then I had that feeling again, and then I felt so alone, and then I felt so deserted. And then at that particular point, I was alone. Like I was alone in the house. Just so you know, everyone has to do their own thing, I guess. I was alone. And I remember sitting with myself, and I remember the thoughts. You see, because this was more of the dust delayed is not dust denied. You know that saying. It was more of that. It was more of, how do I put it? Death delayed is not death denied. And I had this cloud, like I could feel a certain cloud over me. It was so dark. It was like some heaviness, some darkness, and it was a feeling that I couldn't live past that, because every moment feels like a distraction. And even after I am past the distraction, I'm coming back to my mind and coming back to my thoughts, and there are thoughts that I can't control. There are thoughts that you'll tell me how life is beautiful, how I'm beautiful, how I'm going to, like, I'm yet to experience so many good things in life, how everyone in life is happy, how, like, I know I am beautiful. I know I'm going to experience the best love, the best restaurants, the best food, the best destinations. I am yet to travel to the best places. I am yet to, you see, like when they say the best is yet to come, so it's like the people who love you the most, you're yet to meet them. The people who you'll spend more life with, like bigger spans of life with, you're yet to meet them. So don't get me wrong, I know this, but it's that there's this feeling of pain and ache, and these thoughts that you can't do away with, and these thoughts that are overwhelming you, that are getting the best of you, that are stronger than your will to live. And that's what is the hardest part. Like, that's the hardest part of it all. I remember I was alone, and I'll never forget the loneliness that was in between that moment. And it was so lonely. It was like, I know some people will want to be here. I know some people will want to be with me right now, but it's so lonely. It was so lonely. And life, because I'm telling you, I was even trying. I was booking for events, so that now I have to go to the event. You get, like, if I pay for an event, my mind will have to go to the event. But that was not the case. Even when I paid for it, I couldn't get myself to wake up and get out of my house and go out there. No, I couldn't physically move. I couldn't physically move unless dragged out by someone. And I'm telling you, at that time, I felt like I had zero friends. I felt like I have zero people caring about me. I felt like it was so sad. It was so bad. And the issue is, the only person who was calling was my mom from Kitui, and I'm in Nairobi. And how am I supposed to cope with that? Even when she called me, sometimes I ignored the call because I didn't feel like I wanted to talk to anyone. I didn't feel like it. I remember so well. I looked at my life. I looked at everything in this house. Like, I was looking at things. I'm looking at a TV. I'm looking at things that people want every single day. And it didn't have any meaning to me. It didn't make sense. It didn't have any meaning to me. And I felt so lonely, so alone, so bad. It was so bad. Guy. So, do you know what I did? So I remember, like, the thing is, no one will understand what I'm saying. Like, unless you've gone through it and unless you're going through it, or it will help you understand why some people you know have done some things that they have done. In your mind, like, the thought is so loud that you are a waste of space. Like, I can remember that word. I can remember I am a waste of space. Like, nika inakuambia ndio uiambie back. Ile ya repeat after me. You are a waste of space. I am a waste of space. I do not like, everyone will be happy without me. Everyone will be happy without me. I am going to oh no, evil. And then I'm like, trust you me, I want to see tomorrow. I want to live, to be the best person, to have the best experiences, to meet so many people, to meet, like, the loves of your lives, like, to live, to love, to win, to prosper, to do all of those things. I want to do that at that point. But there's this thought of, I can't live with this mind. I can't live like this. I just need to put an end to all of this noise, to all of this pain, to all of this whatever I am going through, because I can't even understand it, because I've never gotten to the extent of that. Like, I'm telling you, I have been sad before. I have isolated myself before. And I remember, the people who know me from school, like from class, know that for a certain period of time, upper secondary, I stopped going to classes. I was going through a lot. Like, I was going through a lot mentally. But I remember it wasn't that bad. Like, I'd stay with myself. I'd stay in isolation. But I'd still show up every once in a while in the world. This time I couldn't. This time it was so bad. I couldn't envision a future where I was happy, which is crazy. But I couldn't envision a future where I was happy. I couldn't see a good future. Like, you get, like, even when somebody is telling me, you are strong, you're a strong woman, you're a strong girl, you're going to get through this, I can't fathom a future where I smile. I can't comprehend a future where I'm smiling and I'm filled with joy in my heart. I couldn't see it. It was so crazy. It was that bad. So, what happens? Like, I don't even know how people will, like, I don't know how the people that I love will take this, like, when they hear it. But I remember I was alone. I had been alone for like close to 12 hours. I never wanted to be alone at that time. The thing is, I feel like the person that I was with at the time was not getting what I was saying. Like, didn't understand the gravity of things, or didn't take it seriously. But I remember very well, I had written a lot of dark things, and people were reaching out to me, and people were saying don't do anything, but I'm like, it was all noise. It was all noise to me, and I'm sorry to say that, but it was all noise to me at the time, because I had my mind fixed on this life is not enough, like this life z na ni ujinga, like ni ujinga, but mimi siwezi ambia mtu anasikia hivyo ni ujinga. Hapana. Sasa I was alone now, like I was alone with my thoughts. At the house, I usually had like a lot of medication. So what I did was, I remember very well, I went and took, kama unajua mentat, like I usually had mentat ni dawa ya like kutuliza mawazo basically, but it's herbal, it's more on the Ayurvedic side. It ikona like ashwagandha, ikona some stuff, but ikona nini iko hivyo. So you know what I did? I had like a whole 3/4 bottle left, and then I took the whole bottle. It was on an empty stomach, but I took the whole bottle. And I remember puking. And when I tell you, when I have the willpower to do something, I have the willpower to do something. And now that voice of willpower came to my mind. And now it's telling me, are you going to really allow yourself to like fail at this? No? So after I puked, I knew, like, I puked it, so I saw like now it's gone, like all of the medicine is gone. So I went back to the drawer and I took, like, you see the mara moja comes in a huge box, a huge packet. The packet was halfway done. I took the whole, like I was slowly by slowly natoa. Sinaona vile mara moja hukuja in twos. I was physically ripping them apart, naziweka kando. And then I asked ChatGPT, how many does it take for you to And then ChatGPT inaanza kunipea advice. Nikauliza, nikichukua 20 ita work? Like, if I take 20, will it work? Akaanza kunipea advice. Akaanza kuniambia, call this support, call helpline, call nini. So nikafanya nini? Nikaiuliza hivi, I have a friend who has done this. What will happen? Wakaniambia, go to the poison support ama something, poison helpline, na inanipea manamba hapo nipige. So nikajua bas, hii ndio inabamba. So I took it all. I took 20. I made sure I counted to 20. And I took 20 pills. And it took a while before I felt it. But like first, I didn't take all of them at once. Nilikuwa na take like mbili hivo hadi zifike 10. So I took the first two, and then I puked again. Took another 2, and then another 2, and then I puked again. So now the second time I just took it all, and then I said, if I feel like puking, I'll just swallow the puke. I'll swallow. So I like stayed there. And then I remember I was stabbing like my shoes. I was stabbing everything that I could find with a knife. It's like I was playing jokes with my head. The one thing is, in as much as at this time I'm feeling like I hate myself and I don't want to be here, I couldn't watch myself go. I couldn't watch myself go. I'd rather go a silent going. Okay. So I thought, like, these sharp things will inflict pain, will cause a lot. It will be so messy. It will be a lot. I don't want that. I don't want anything that is not foolproof. That's why I was making sure I'm asking so that they can tell me what will work. At this point I have taken all of them, and my the only thing that is thinking in like my mind is picturing or is showing me. And at the time, something else I haven't told you guys is it felt like the other side was better. Your mind starts showing you a life after death. Your mind starts showing you how it's better on the other side, how it's going to work out on the other side. Like, as long as it's not here, the other side is going to be better. You don't know what is on the other side, but there has to be something. And even if it's nothingness, I'd rather nothingness than that. So right now I have like 20 pills in me, and there's also the first batch that was about like 20 or 15, I don't know, or 10, I don't know. So I sit with myself and I can feel myself withering. Like, I can feel myself, like you can feel the heaviness. And I remember trying to walk and I couldn't walk. Like, I felt like I was like, now this is the time, now I'm about to go. And then I just slept. Like, my body just slept. So you can say I just like passed out. And then I remember it was just darkness and darkness and darkness. But then after a long time, like I think it was about 7 hours or 8, I woke up. I've never felt so disappointed in my life. I've never felt so disappointed. I have never felt so exhausted with everything, with everyone, because I was looking. Now, not only have I been unsuccessful, but also in those 8 hours of me being not here, I haven't gotten a call, a text. And then now, like, the thought came back, like the reinforcing of, you see, you don't matter in anyone's life. Is it a lie? Yes, because I know my parents love me to bits. And also recently sister yangu amekuwa akinitumia reels Instagram, and then I'm like, guy, now what if I was not here? Kisa ingekuwa nasikia vibaya, because like that's after everything that had happened. So I'm saying, I can't tell you for sure that it's over. I can't tell you like I'm fully healed. Can I tell you I am better? Can I tell you I have several resolves in my mind? Am I treading carefully to avoid triggers that could bring back thoughts that I am not interested in like thinking, or like any sort of negative emotion? Like, I'm treading so carefully with my life. I'm trying to keep my energy high. I'm trying to keep myself at a high vibration. I'm trying so hard to also get back to YouTube and focus on these things, because like after a long time I have just come to the realization that all I want to do is to be a light. I want to be so successful. I want to win. Like, for this one, hata sijui kama unaweza sema I lost to death ama, cause like if you're fighting with death, so death anataka nikufe, so nikilose inamaanisha hapana, death lost to me. I'm a winner man. Like, you guys, I'm telling you, it was so bad. Like, mimi nakuambia, na si ati ni kitambo, it's so recent that I don't know, like I wasn't comfortable even saying it, because most of the times unasemanga ukiwa like 3 months into recovery, but like I can tell you for sure, it was so bad, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And ukisikia anyone saying any sort of thought ati seta nyinyi mnaona two things will be okay, people will be okay with me, don't take it lightly. Like, they're not joking. I don't think they're joking. Even the people who you think are like liars, the pathological liars, Unajua, sometimes you speak something into existence. Don't take anything lightly. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to save your friend, your family, your loved one, than to bury them, than to watch them live. I felt, and to this day, I feel like I would have gone and no one would have known. Unaona? Like no one would have known up until the point where maybe sasa mwenye alikuwa ameenda arudi apate like haya naamki, and then say ikuwe like she's gone and I'd be gone. Like unajua hakuna kurudi, hakuna rehearsal, hakuna part 2, hakuna hizo vitu zote. Like when somebody is gone, they're gone. And the worst bit is when they're doing that, like when somebody is doing that, they're not thinking about the other people. They think they are, but they are not. Because even when they're thinking about the other people in their lives, they're thinking about them, like they're thinking about themselves as a burden to the other people. No, that's such a bad place or a bad position to be in. So like what I have like made that resolve with myself is more of like walking outside, spending more time with like people, like meeting new people, putting myself in positions of new experiences, working so hard, like striving to be so successful, so that, because I also feel like financial constraints are also play a part. If ningefeel hivyo, juu bado sidhani ni hiyo case good. Si ati nilikuwa broke, ati maskini, ati siwezi afford anything. Nilenye, I don't know. But I'd rather have a stronger why. And for me right now, it's daily waking up, taking it a day at a time, making sure that every day I win, making sure that every day I show up for life, for myself, put a smile on my face, unapologetically put myself first. Whether it will hurt somebody else, I don't care. Like me, sasa sainile, you have to be selfish. Especially when you know for a fact that at that particular point, whether people want to believe it or not, whether all my friends call themselves my friends or not, like whether you know me or not, I could have gone and nobody could have cared, or you'd have cared after. Like, you get, like I'm saying, genuinely speaking, you are like, sisemi ati ndio ujihurumie, nasema ndio ikwe more of a wake up call. Like, do not take any step, do not let anyone get to you to any extent. Do I need further help? Because I'm telling you, it's more of when triggers come up, the feeling might come up because it's never really gone. No. So the reality is there needs to be fixing, a deeper fixing, be it whether it's depression, whether it's what, like the medication that comes with it, so that like the neuro whatever's pathways or whatever are fixed, so you're thinking like a normal human being. Because a normal human being wouldn't be triggered to that extent by just anything. You see, a normal human being will not go to that extent. A normal human being will feel sad and cry. Another one will just shut off the emotions and be numb. But at that point, that's not the case. It's a spiral and a spiral and a spiral to a point where you don't have control of what is going on in your mind. And that's the worst position to be in. Like, I wouldn't, like Tashina Nikemfa says, I wouldn't wish that even on my worst enemy. So, do I have to live every single day with the reality that it could have happened and no one will have been there? Yes. Will I have to live with the fact that nobody really matters? Nobody matters, and that's okay, and that's the good thing about life. Like, no one matters like that. You see? So, hey there, lovely humans. I don't know what happened. I feel like I cut the video at some point, but what happened is yesterday, like some people came over, so some friends came over, and then after they came over, tukienda nje juu niwaambia sikuwa nimepika, like sijakuwa nikipika, sijakuwa nikikula vizuri, but like I've been eating still. So I went out and ate some food, like ilikuwa nyama choma. Kama unanijua napenda nyama choma with all my heart. With all my heart. Okay, anyway, yeah, that's what I did. But what I can say is, what this situation taught me was, in this life, you are on your own. Sikatai, we all have friends, we all have family, we all have people we can call when we want people to come to our birthdays, when we have plans that we need a +1, we have that kind of person to call. But when it's tough, when it's you and your mind, you are all alone. Which depends on your perspective. If you think about it in a negative way, it will definitely be bad, it will definitely be sad. But when you think about it with the mentality of an untamable person, a person who likes breaking rules, a person who's here to do the things that have not been done before, it's not really bad. It's beautiful, actually. It's like a challenge. So I could say, at the back of your mind, always know that you're alone. Always know that, yes, you are loved at home. Yes, you, like, at the end of the day, as long as you have parents, you always have somewhere you can run back to when life gets hard, when things get tough, when life doesn't make sense. There's always somewhere you can run to. You have, if you're a smaller sibling, you have like your bigger siblings to run to. Yeah, but always remember, at the core of it, you're alone. This helps you get yourself out of the victim mentality, out of the victimhood that comes with those feelings, out of the rut of constantly hopping from one problem to the next. Because when you find out that you can get on with life, you can get by life with just complaining and feeling sad and sulking and nini, and life will still move on. You'll still have food on your table, you'll still have some people who like call you, reach out to you, give you some attention and some nini. Nakunywa Lucozade na keki hapa. Kwa nimenunua keki kitambo ya Carrefour. Cake cookie bado ijaisha. I bought the 1 kg. Sasa 1 kg nanunua peke yangu kufanya nini? Imagine nakula 1 kg. Anyway, karibu kuisha. But that's not the point. Point is, I feel like it was a very big eye-opener. It made me change my whys to life, because sometimes most of my whys were centered around people. In this sense, unaandika hivyo, to be a good person, like unaelewa, to have enough money to give this and this person this life, to work on my body to become this and this for this, like sijui nitaelezeaje, but I always found it easier to base my whys on the why and then like the who for, unaelewa. So maybe it was based on like my parents, my family, my friends, my nini, or the people around me, or the people that I want to meet around me. I wanted to meet the people I wanted to be around me at that time. But sasa in general, don't ever base your whys on people. They can become, you can create a personification of an enemy. The same way you don't want poverty, unaona, you can decide to be better than a certain person who's alive, probably, like useme utakuwa better than Jeff Bezos, for example. That's different. But I'm saying, don't base your why you want to become better than Jeff Bezos on the people around you, because at some point, unknowingly, they will not be there for you, and you'll need to find grounding in yourself. You will need to find hobbies. So for myself, my new route that I'm taking is hobby maxing. Yes, hobby maxing, what else? Life maxing in general, and skill maxing. Skill maxing and hobby maxing is my new thing, because even if you're talking about distractions, I feel like everyone who's alive is trying to distract themselves from something. When you're alone and with your thoughts, you end up going back to things that you are not meant to be picked. Sindio. So even if we're distracting ourselves, we are positively distracting ourselves, we're positively improving ourselves every single day. And for myself, the fact that I am alone and no one really cares like that, sisemi hawakea, unajua niko na hiyo shida ya kushinda nikitaka kuclarify, but no one really cares like that, no one is really important like that. So that being the reality, that gives you, like, that removes the weight out of your shoulder. You can do whatever you want, however you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want, and at the end of the day, it's your life. You have yourself to answer to. Unaona, as long as at the end of the day you were happy, you enjoyed, you made memories, to each their own, guy. So all I can say is, it was a sad moment. It was very bad. I felt alone. But in feeling alone, I realized that I'm actually alone. I'm actually the owner of my life. I'm the driver of this car. I'm the driver of this vehicle. And wherever I take myself, I will go. For real. Like, if I wanted to go to heaven, I would have been in heaven right now. Well, God did not want that, but you see? But that's the thing. I am the owner and the director of my life. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Ni vile hata time inaisha hapa, naona iko karibu kuisha, space yangu iko karibu kuisha, but I can't say I'm really healed. You can't really be healed, like forgotten and nini. But if it's hobby maxing, if it's distracting ourselves, we do it positively, we do it to the right things, and at the end of the day, we live, we learn, and we're here just for ourselves. Love you. Bye.
Dirty sneakers on the red clay, walking miles just to find my way. Small room with a heavy ceiling. I was tired of that hollow feeling. Now I look up at the mountainside. Nowhere left for the girl to hide. My name is Melissa, keep it loud. I am rising right above the cloud. Can you feel the shift in the air? I am leaving all the way back there. Every step is a brand new beat. I got the fire underneath my feet. This amazing world